Peace and prosperity to the world. Thank y'all for tuning in to Rare Minded People. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and let's keep rocking and rolling, you know. Hey, make sure y'all follow me. We got a lot more content coming real soon. Hey, but seriously though, I love, just talking about entertainers, this and that, whatever the case may be. But I want to talk to y'all about more serious topics, and we also will be talking about coming up in this world, how to build our wealth and finances and things of that nature. But the most important topic I want to speak on is the things that we've been sleeping on lately. And it's so sad that people could get millions and millions and millions and millions of views on just posting shit about dumb shit, BMF, 50 Cent, this and that, like them, some irrelevant niggas though, if you really want to talk about who's important in this world. You see what I'm saying? Who give a fuck about a rapper, or who give a fuck about a drug dealer, whatever the case may be, it's all destructive, when you look at it, and who's defending that? It's only people that don't want to see us come up in this capitalistic society that give a fuck about this stuff. Because to be honest with you, what about all the lynches that been happening 2022, 2023, 2024? Everybody talk about the situation that just happened just end of last year with this boy in North Carolina that just got hung. Let's just talk about the two twins that's from Georgia, you know what I'm saying, that got found dead on the mountains, two teenagers, whatever the case may be. Let's talk about the people that got killed, you know what I'm saying, just in California, Alabama, 7 boys hospitalized after being hung in the school bathroom by bullies. Maryland, at a Maryland school, whatever. Let's talk about Alabama. Boy got found hung by a tree. Man, we could just keep going. We could keep going and going and going. I'm serious. These things is still taking place today, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious, man. If y'all ain't looking at what's really going on and y'all thinking y'all got lead in this situation and saying, oh, I'm black, we're not going through the same oppression, man, it shouldn't even be not fucking one black lynching that's still taking place in modern day time. And most of it ain't nothing but teenagers that's thinking that they're grown now and that they're getting out and about and living life the way they pursued it, without having any structure from the family and too trustworthy to go around people to say, we got you now. To beat you up and literally have that audacity to sit there and have that much hate in their heart to throw a rope over the tree and pull that motherfucker until you literally strangle yourself. That's some hatred shit. And it's going on every fucking month. From all the way back then in 2025, it's still taking place. Still to this day, right now. And it just gets swept under the rug. Cause 99% of them is suicides. Who, with all these drugs out here, fentanyl and everything else, who's out here voluntarily just saying, I'm gonna just throw a rope over the tree and, and have somebody just take the ladder after I just jump off of the motherfucker and just hang myself, and just no evidence of saying, where the hell is that? Just not too long ago, you just had in some hiking grounds, you had 2 black boys hung by a fucking tree, and they was all fucking remains. They was all fucking skeletons and shit. It's still taking place to this day. And that's not a fucking national alert to say, wake up, black people. Knock on your fucking head. You know what it is? Boom, one ear and out the other. It's back to partying and drinking and everything else. People just sitting around waiting on the world to end. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all really take that serious or not, but imagine one of your fucking children getting tortured and hung by, I'm pretty sure not of their own race. It's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas call themselves goons and shit, and they replace the Ku Klux Klan. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be no surprise if niggas hanging another nigga, but I don't, as me, to be judgmental and to be critical, you know, about certain people, they ain't in black people, man. Black people don't get the power. I mean, just to get the that much, to have that much hatred in them, to be able to express that much hatred just to hang somebody of their own kind. That's some shit that been practiced and some shit that been well experienced, you know what I'm saying, and repeated it. It's still people hanging black people still to this fucking day. And you could get on your Google search and you could see from 2025 all the way back then where it was motherfucker legal to hang niggas in public. But we talk about modern times. Imagine your child going on a field trip with a buddy and they say, hey, your child got found hanging by a tree. How the fuck you gonna act into modern day time? Come on now. What about these little girls out here prostituting, selling they pussy and end up bodies getting chopped up and hung themselves? Look on your fucking Google search and you will see. But they not publicizing this because the media don't want you to catch this. It's a witch hunt against your motherfucking ass. And you have to understand where we at today's time. Are we still up in this same situation we been in? Because black people haven't been empowering themselves for years. Haven't been doing anything. We almost went to being, what the fuck, Russia is not capital, but communist. We was almost went from communist back in the 60s and the early 70s. They had to shut that down. You see what I'm saying? And since then, black people haven't been having no type of position to have any type of standpoint in this system of empowering us on any type of situation. That's why I'm farming. I want to take control of the food industry, at least in the dynamics of providing jobs and opportunities and et cetera, at least make sure that you ain't getting no fucking GMO, non-GMO, but I'm not talking about me. We're not talking about the things that I'm doing, the things that I've done. Because if y'all want to do a chronological case summary about me, man, it's going to be one ear out the other. Because y'all ain't going to be able to accept it or receive who the fuck I am and what I've done. I've probably done more than your own local politician out my own pockets. But we're not going to talk about that. We talking about the destruction of the black structure here in America, which we thinking we own some pursuit of happiness or have some type of liberty or some freedom when your fucking child could be next the one to get hung from a fucking tree. Think about it. Do your research. Look at it. While y'all want to celebrate, party, and talk about all these different Charleston Whites and all that, that's cool to talk about them. It's good for the clicks. It's good for the media. It's good for the recognition for people to know who you are. But look at the fucking bigger picture. What are you doing to protect your family, your livelihood, and who you are tomorrow? Because you might not be here tomorrow, but the next generation is. Just like 1,000 years ago, you weren't even thought of. But they sacrificed everything they did for your bitch ass to be here where you at. So I'm just saying, logically, paint the picture. Look where we at today. And it's sad. My condolences, and I'm going to reach out to all those families if I can to see how I could be supportive. But we need lawyers to open up cases to be able to fight for black empowerment on these levels. Oh, I forgot. They part of the system as well. But anyways, though, we need to empower ourselves to understand we need to start protecting our children. And we need to start putting investigations on these situations, at least start hiring private investigators to see why these situations, I mean, we know why they're occurring, but can these families get some type of justice? Because these are not gun violence. These are not black on black crimes. These are people that's literally get hung from trees in America, North America, still to this day. Man, I don't know where the fuck we at, man. I'm gonna pray for